Hey, good morning, YouTube. It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my five picks for wide receivers in week 5. I'm only going to focus on the low end guys. I'm looking at the receivers that will definitely help out your lineups to get that bag. All right, going with the tournament plays. All right, so before I start, please smash the like button. Please subscribe. Also press the bell icon for future videos. I still have the tight end video and I have the Millionaire Maker video with the main slate video. So we gonna keep knocking these slates out, y'all, because we're all about that money, y'all. So let's get into it. Going for number 5 and number 1 in my receivers, I'm targeting Alshon Jeffrey. Going against Minnesota. Now he debuted last week and he did not disappoint. He had 1 touchdown, 9 targets, 8 receptions for 105 yards. Like, the connection with Wentz, you already know how that is, y'all. So he definitely didn't do us wrong. He's going to be a great pick for week 5. He has a great matchup against Rhodes. He has an 89 catch percentage for this matchup. Now, he averages 10.72 fantasy points in 5 home games. He averages 19.83 fantasy points in 4 close games. Minnesota allows 31% more fantasy points to receivers when away. He averages 14.30 fantasy points in 11 games, in over 11 games. All right, in the last 4 games for Minnesota, they allowed 182.8 receiving yards a game, 1.5 touchdowns. They're ranked 24th, allowing 51.7 fantasy points to wide receiver position, and they're 31st. They're 31st versus the wide receiver 3 position. You know, you had Kupp, who had 40 fantasy points. You had Allison that had 12 fantasy points. So he's in a great matchup against Rhodes, so why not? He's a great play, and he's definitely going to be low on this matchup. Now, go number 4. I'm looking at Mohamed Sanu. All right, going against Pittsburgh. He's averaging 13.54 fantasy points in 5 high-scoring games. It's going to be another shootout. All right, so you're going to have to prepare putting in these Falcons receivers in this lineup. Even a couple Pittsburgh, but I'm looking more so in the Falcons receiver position. All right, for my lineups, he's averaging 11.21 fantasy points in over 14 games. Pittsburgh is last, allowing 1.3 receiving touchdowns to receivers. They're 28th, allowing 167.3 receiving yards to receivers. Sanu averaged 38% more fantasy points versus non-division opponents. Pittsburgh is 28th versus the wide receiver 2 position. You had John Brown, he had 23 fantasy points. You had Godwin, who had 17 fantasy points. Watkins had 22 fantasy points and that's a great matchup versus Sutton. He averaged 17 fantasy points in the past 2 games. All right, so Sanu has been definitely increasing his volume in those 2 games. So he averages 17 fantasy points in those 2 games. He's averaging 8 targets and 5 receptions in the past 2 games. So definitely he's been on the rise and he's getting those looks. So definitely want to plug him in only at 4,000. All right, so definitely want to take a look at those picks with Sanu. Now, number 3, I am looking at Jameson Crowder. He's definitely going to be not looked upon. Definitely want to take a look at him. All right, he's averaging 15 fantasy points versus the Saints in the past 2 years. He's averaging 6.5 targets and averaging 5.5 receptions, and he had 1 touchdown against them. He's averaging 12.45 fantasy points in over 11 games. Saints is ranked 29th, allowing 1.3 receiving touchdowns to receivers. They're last, allowing 221 receiving yards to receivers. He has a great matchup versus PJ Williams, who has an 82 catch percentage and a 79% catch allowed. So he has a great matchup. The Saints are last versus the wide receiver 3 position. You had Calvin Ridley, who had 43 fantasy points. You had Callaway, he had 17 fantasy points, and he had Jackson, who even had 34 fantasy points. So he has a great matchup, y'all. Only at 4,300, they will need to throw the ball to even to stay in this game. So he was definitely going to be looked upon. So don't fade Jameson Crowder. If you want access to the rest of my picks, feel free to check out the link in the description. Draft Dashboard Fantasy Tools, provided just for you. Limited time right now, 30 days for $1. As you can see, it crunches all the stats and data for save research time for y'all, and it's an amazing tool. It has, you have the defense rank for the team. You have the actual position rank. You have just the dash rank. Just provide you all the information for that actual person. You have the last 3 games and fantasy points, the last 3 targets, and the last 3 carries. That's more so for running, but you got someone like Trayvon Austin that could do passing and running. So they will give you that stats as well for the receiver position. You can even switch over from DraftKings or Fanduel for your like. All right, once you sign up, you have access to your sleepers, your studs. You have access to my player pool, like I stated. All you have to do is click on that watch players, and you have that Melo's Watch DFS picks right on the top right hand corner. So just click that button, and you'll have access to my picks. You could have your own custom player pool, and you can plug into your lineup optimizer that will generate quality plays. And you can save the lineups and export into your DraftKings or FanDuel account. Just definitely a great one-stop shop. So you even click on the button, you can switch the players out. Just great tool, y'all. So definitely give it a look. 30 days for $1. So check it out. You won't be disappointed. So just join it. All right, let's get back into my picks. Going number 2 at receiver. Looking at D.D. Westbrook, going against the Chiefs. He's a dangerous option. He showed out last week. He had 25 fantasy points against the Jets with 14 targets. He's averaging 7 targets a game. He's averaging 5.3 receptions and averaging 73.8 yards a game. He's averaging 14.8 fantasy points this year. He's averaging 12.20 fantasy points in 4 close games, averaging 10.10 fantasy points in over 14 games. The Chiefs is ranked 29th, allowing 151.4 receiving yards to receivers. He has a great matchup against Fuller, and he has an 81 catch percentage. Chiefs is 30th against the wide receiver 2 position. Now, so you had Sanders, who had 11 fantasy points. He had Goodwin that had 11 fantasy points, and he had Juju Smith that had 34 fantasy points in that position. So he's in a great matchup against Fuller. So definitely want to give him a look. Only at 4,700, he would be a great play if you want to plug in Yeldon with Bortles. This is a great stack. So definitely giving him a look. And my number 1 guy at receiver I'm looking at will be John Brown, going against Cleveland. He's averaging 14.68 fantasy points in 4 close games, averaging 11.31 fantasy points in over 8 games. He's averaging 22.5 yards per catch, a great stat to know about. Cleveland is ranked 27th, allowing 173.9 receiving yards to receivers. He's averaging 7.5 targets. He's averaging 5.8 receptions, averaging 84.5 yards a game. And he has already have 3 touchdowns in 4 weeks. He's averaging 17.6 fantasy points a game, and he's averaging 21.6 fantasy points at away. So he's in a away matchup, and he definitely has the upside. So only at 5,600, I definitely will have him in my lineups. I will be playing him. I'll probably be playing James Crowder as a flex, but I definitely want to take a look at John Brown. So definitely add in some big performance receivers into my lineups with these low-owned guys. So definitely want to take a look. That's my fave 5, y'all. John Brown. Number 2, D.D. Westbrook. Number 3, Jameson Crowder. Number 4, Muhammad Sanu. And number 5, Alshon Jeffrey. If you like my picks, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for daily content. Like I said, I have the tight end position coming up soon. I have the Millionaire Maker, and I have the main slate videos coming soon. So definitely want to check in. Click the bell icon for daily updates, and I'll have the winner for the $20 giveaway in my next video. So definitely want to take a look. So love y'all. Collect that bag, y'all. Love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.